Hey, what's up? It's Dr. Memo from drmemogamboa.com or Dr. Gamboa, optometrist at Bush Family Eye Care. and so this is my personal page. I just wanted to show you how quickly you can promote your business, no matter what that business is. If it's an optical like us, maybe you own a pet store, maybe you're a dentist, but using Facebook and their advertising capabilities, you can promote your business quickly and easily. I just want to show you how to do that real quick here on this quick video. So if you have a page, you have to have a page to be able to advertise. So you can't just advertise from your personal profile. It has to be a business page, okay? And you can look up on YouTube how to start a business page. Very easy. Pretty much if you follow the steps on anybody's YouTube video, you should be able to do it, okay? But anyway, under your cover photo for your business page, you'll see three little dots. You hit those three little dots, you can see create an ad. And you just start right there, or you go to Ads Manager, okay? But in my case, I have a business account, so I go to my business area. You can see it says business.facebook, but and then I'm just going to go to Ads Manager like this, and you'll see here it says, now I'm in the back office of creating ads for Facebook. So we're going to create an ad. It's going to tell me where I left off because I was messing around with it. And then you got to, your first part is your campaign, and then your ad set, and then your ad. Okay. I won't go too much detail for that. Just know there's three parts, and the first part is just choosing the objective. What do you want? What are you hoping to accomplish, right? In our case, we just want to get some views and on a video, let's say, or maybe you want to get some engagement on something you wrote or a picture you put up, right? Or maybe you want traffic to your website. I'm going to use video views today. If you're collecting names and emails, use this lead generation. But today we're going to use video views because the purpose of this is just to show you the targeting. And continue. You can name your campaign. You saw I just kind of skipped that. Now you're in the ad set. You can name your ad set whatever you want. So I'm just going to write test here. So I'm not going to run this ad. I'm just showing you how to use it. Facebook is always doing new things, and at the time of this video, it was like took me through this tutorial of some new stuff they put. So anyway, this is where you add your audiences, and I won't go into detail about custom audiences with this video, but this is about how you can, with your business, you're the business owner, you want to know what's happening, right? That's why maybe you're not advertising. You feel like you don't have time to advertise. You feel like you don't want to hire somebody to advertise for you, right? Well, this is a simple way where you can advertise your business, and you can see everyone in this location. You put United States. So what I'm going to do actually is change this and just going to type in an address, okay? And I work for an optometrist in Chicagoland area, and so we're going to put their address, and it's going to pop up there because Facebook knows me, right? So, and you can see it's got a 10-mile radius, right? And you can reduce this to whatever you want. You can go to 1 like that, and it'll reduce it. Now you're in a 1-mile radius. And you're going to hit 46,000 people like that, okay? Maybe you want 2-mile radius because you're like, let's try to hit some more, 2-mile radius. Oh, let's see. Let's try that again. 2, like that. Or maybe they want me to hit you gotta like move this thing a little bit. So, but you can mess with this. I guess you can mess with this doohickey here, and go like that. So that's 5-mile radius. But you can see how it changed to 2 right there. And so they go to from 46,000 to 130,000, just that simple, right? And now you're hitting all the surrounding areas, right? You can also make it more simple, like let's say you want to add some sort of zip code, and I don't know, 60609. That's one of the Chicago's. That's Chicago. You could add a specific zip code, right? And that's another way to, that's the over here, I guess, back of the yard. Kind of just made that up. So so you can add different zip codes. So you can basically use geolocation and target, right? So you can see, and then you could change the age, right? And I deal with a lot of families, right? So you know, who's gonna want to come to an optical? We're talking about moms and dads, so maybe we want to go from 25 all the way up to 60, let's say, right? And maybe you just want to target women, you can do that, right? You don't have to put a language. If your language is English and everything's in English, you don't got to put English there. It's not like gonna, you know, all of a sudden make it Swahili, right? So don't worry about that. That's just if you want to add a different language, right? So like I speak Spanish, you know, if I want to put Spanish on there, I can do that. And then you can detail target right here. And again, you don't have to do anything. You already targeted your neighborhood, right? But you can, if you want to say, like, let's say you want to include people who love Game of Thrones, you know, like those are my peeps. I want to have Game of Thrones people on there, you know, and you could just like start typing some stuff. And there's Game of Thrones. See, like 51 million people like Game of Thrones. So you want to include people who like Game of Thrones, and it's gonna they must match at least one of the following. So they are in the area and they like Game of Thrones, right? So let's just add that just to see. So it's not going to add 51 million. It's going to actually reduce it to 13,000 because those are how many people showed some interest in Game of Thrones, right? That live in the circle that you put. So we're going to X that out. I'm just trying to show you. Maybe you're like, you know what? Let's exclude some people, and I'm tired of hearing about Game of Thrones, and I don't want anybody who likes Game of Thrones to come in here and tell me that about Game of Thrones and how I should be watching it, you know? And so you're going to put that. So we're going to exclude people who like Game of Thrones, and you know, it'll change your reach again. It reduces it, but not as much, you know. So, and so we're going to hit X that out again. But I would just geolocate like that. You just hit your surrounding area. I don't know if you're selling popcorn, or if you're selling pet products, if you're selling glasses like we are, right? That's it. You just, you know, created a little area of people to come into, so you can promote something, or just do an educational video. Maybe you want to talk about the best dog foods for your dog. Maybe you want to talk about the how often you should get your eyes checked if you're an optometrist. The effects of dryness. Maybe you want to talk about how important it is to get your teeth cleaned if you're a dentist. You know, I don't know what your business is, but you can create a video of you talking, and that's simple. Hit these people, you know, and then you're going to go back here. I just want to show you all of this because I don't want you to be like, oh, you only took me halfway. And this placement is recommended. It's basically Facebook will place it for you, and if you're not sure what to do, that's a great place to start. I usually like edit the placements. For example, if I'm using our business page from Facebook, from Bush Family Eye Care, we don't have Instagram, right? So we would just I would take off Instagram. And then suggested videos, yeah, you can leave that there. In stream, that means that they're going to interrupt, you know, and I'm sure you've seen those instant articles. Probably don't want to do that one for a simple video like that. But feeds means basically your mobile news feed and your desktop news feed, right? So that's what the feeds are. Right column is if you're in desktop, you can see stuff come up in the right column, but when you're making a video, it's not there. That's why it's not even suggested, you know. So you can see some are just not even suggested. I usually don't do any of, you know, if this was me, all I would hit was this feed right here. Maybe leave the suggested video. I probably would take off the in-stream video, to be honest, and I would take all this off. Keep it simple. So, audience network is people Facebook has relationship with certain other companies or businesses, and their ads will turn up there, you know. So, see, removing audience network as a placement may increase the cost per video. Select audience network to show ads to your target audience off of Facebook. So these are actually people who are not on Facebook, you know, so you can, you know, if you want to add one, you know, and get lower cost and hit more people who are not on Facebook. Maybe they're reading Huffington Post or something like that. And but that's totally up to you. You can test that. All this pretty much, now we talk budget. Facebook will spend your money. It'll do its best to run the ad to people who are showing interest in your ad, right? So you know, your daily budget can be as far down as $5. It doesn't have to be $20 a day. $5 a day. advertising your business to people, right? And usually this bid amount I leave automatic, okay? And I leave all this alone. It's that simple. And you just hit continue. So now you already did the campaign, you did the ad set, right? It's checking it off here, check, 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 check. And so you're going to choose a page. I have quite a few pages, not quite a few, I have a few pages, I should say. So let's say I want to do Bush Family Eye Care because that's the address I used. I don't have an Instagram, so we're just going to leave that alone. You're going to choose, you want a slideshow or single video. I'm usually doing single video. And then I'm not worried about this full screen experience. It's just a simple video of me talking, right? And then you upload your video right here, okay? I'm not going to do that because this is just a sample. And it'll show you everything, you know, how it looks here. In the mobile news feed, desktop news feed, Facebook suggested video, you know, so it'll show you what it looks like. And then, so you're going to add a little explanation of your video here. You can add a website URL, you know, if you wanted to, and put a headline and all that. But in this case, I suggest, you know, you just make a video first and just educating your audience on something. That's probably your best bet, and you'll start to see more traffic, and then eventually you can retarget them. So it's that simple. I mean, you know, eventually you're gonna maybe make a promotional video, like anybody who sees this video, you know, mention the video and they'll give you 20% off, something like that. You know, there's a lot of just, you know, let your imagination run wild on what you can do. But you can really get really specific on how you target, and that's what I wanted to show you. And so this part is just putting your creative down, and you can get creative doing that. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. You know, target any business can target. You know, within a 1 mile all the way up to 20 miles radius. So you could be a car dealership, you could be anything. Maybe you're selling donuts. I don't know, but whatever it is. It's Facebook shouldn't scare you as far as their advertising. It can be, you know, you can. That's the beauty of it, that you don't have to be AT&T or some big company to advertise on Facebook, right? You could just be you know, just you and your little small business advertising to the community around you and letting them know what you got. All right. So as you can see, using Facebook isn't that difficult. I understand that sometimes it can be intimidating, and honestly, I felt the same way. I got all this from a mentor of mine. His name is Vince Reed. Vince Reed has been basically teaching me marketing for the last 2 years via his Facebook groups and actually some personal mentorship too. And he is an excellent marketer, and he has an event coming up. It's called Internet Traffic Live. It's in late April. And click the button below and you can get your free tickets to, not your free tickets, excuse me, your tickets to Internet Traffic Live. You get a free ticket when you purchase one, so you could bring somebody with you. Maybe you have someone at your, in your business that you want them to learn marketing, or you want them to learn it with you and learn how to do some Facebook marketing. Facebook is just one thing. There's YouTube, there's Instagram, and Vince dives into all of it. So if that sounds like something you would love to go to, it's in sunny California at the end of April, so it's going to be nice over there. It's basically a 2-day event, and you know, right now you get buy one get one free. So for more information, just click the button and you'll see what I'm talking about. But Vince Reed really is probably one of the best marketers out there, and you'll get quite the value from the event. And I've been to Internet Traffic Live before, and it never fails to deliver. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.